Now, controversial planning permission has tonight been approved for a superstore to be built on the edge of a Shropshire market town. Around 100 protesters lobbied councillors ahead of this evening's planning meeting in Telford. They believe Newport Town Centre, boasting one of the widest high streets in the country, would not survive. Supporters of the plan, though, say it would be a shot in the arm for the local economy. Well, our reporter Ben Godfrey was at the meeting and joins me now. So, Ben, why was this such a contentious issue?
Well, Jackie, this is the land in question just south of Newport Town Centre. It's a protected greenfield site owned by Telford and Wrekin Council. They've decided to sell it for development, reportedly for £21 million, and that has infuriated a lot of local residents. And there were cries of shame in the civic offices tonight when a majority of councillors approved this huge scheme from Sainsbury's. It will be one of the biggest supermarkets in the West Midlands. We're talking 50,000 square feet. Sainsbury's told us it will create 400 local jobs and will pay for around £2 million of improvements to the area. Now, the council insists it won't be adversely affecting the high street in Newport, but protesters say, well, that's just not true. This is one supermarket too many.
We have another one, Morrison's, which has just been given approval on the outskirts of our town, and then the local authority comes along, wishes to build a hypermarket. This isn't a supermarket, a hypermarket on their own land, receive £21 million for doing that, and by so doing, destroying the heart and soul of our community.
So do you think this will become somewhat of a test case now for our rural communities?
It is being seen as that. Look at recent stories of market towns, the likes of Ledbury and Leek, experiencing applications for big supermarkets. Critics fear that the reputation as a bastion of small local independent shops could be going under increased competition. Now, big on the government agenda at the moment is reviving ailing high streets. Mary Portas, the so-called Queen of Shops, was in Telford yesterday. She's promoting a government fund where local authorities can bid for cash to revive their high streets. Incidentally, Telford and Wrekin has applied for some of that pot. Critics say it's a contradictory approach, considering they favour this development tonight.
Indeed, Ben, thank you very much indeed. And there'll be more on that story on BBC Radio Shropshire's Breakfast Show. That's from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.